started with my week on as much of a positive note as I can while also teaching y'all some things. One of the things I think is important to note right now is that it's true. Y'all know I be fiddling. It's true that your thoughts create your reality. The observation I've made over the, past 3 years as it pertains to apps in general, like apps we view, apps we scroll. I think a lot of people believe that because of the boredom or being a homebody or ADHD and other reasons are the reason why you're scrolling so much. But the truth be told, it's the frequencies, it's the music. Depending upon the type of music that you listen to across any app that you listen to music on, that's what's going to likely show up. The type of vibe is what's going to likely show up in your algorithms. Okay? And being consciously aware of who you are now and where you want to be is crucially important to understanding that. Okay? Now, this is not what the whole conversation is going to be about today. I just wanted to make that little note so that we can understand that sometimes subconsciously, the folks out there are being manipulated through music. Now, you might say, that's a conspiracy theory. No, that's based in scientific fact. Musical frequencies do have an impact on our emotional selves and sometimes our physical selves in a very positive way. But if all that's in the music is violence, degradation, and degrading of whomever is chosen to be degraded in all various ways, and if that's all you're listening to, that's all you're receiving in your brain, and wondering why even when the music turn off or when you stop scrolling in the different places like TikTok and whatnot, that song is still in your head. It's called an earworm. It has created a groove within that mental space, and it's a groove all by itself. It's one of those reasons why. It's one of the many reasons why. TikTok ain't for me. I understand. I'm not of that generation that utilizes it the most. But the great things about it are great. But there's the other side to it that I don't want no part of. That's the manipulation, that's the fighting, the backbiting, and all that stuff. That ain't for me. I tried, but I can't maintain that frequency. That's just not me. Never was really. But just like everybody else, I have a part of me that is petty, that is goal oriented and strong-willed, that really wants to fight, and all this stuff that comes along with being autonomous whenever someone challenges me or causes me discomfort. Yes, but there's a choice though. You don't have to stay in that. Now, do I still believe that discourse within disagreements should be occurring at a frequency that it is occurring? Not as much, but I still do agree that it should be occurring because people are understanding and learning more about what they've been taught as versus what is the actual truth of what's going on. Because in those ways and in those spaces, a lot of people have changed their hearts and minds in ways that I find beautiful. But there are also the other sides that I'm talking about, that I've been talking about, that I want nothing to do with whatsoever. Not even a little bit. Okay. And if you knew me personally, you would know that that's a hard thing for me to do, considering. To me, it's like raising my own children and then turning my back on them. That's not an easy thing to do. But because I've been such an advocate for such programs and platforms and creation of them. But the pros and the cons won over in my assessment. Now, y'all might be getting something different from them type of apps, but not here. Okay? I'm just asking you to be aware, just aware of what they're doing to you personally, how you're feeling when you're on them, when you leave them. Are you addicted to it? Are you living a life outside of them? Are you completely narrow focused on them? Do you think about them multiple times a day? And if that's so, ask yourself some questions. Why is that? Are you in control still? Or is that app in control of you? Just saying. It's something to think about. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my rest of my videos for the day, but I just wanted to put that little nugget on you. The choices are yours, always. I give you information, you think about it, you can disagree with it, and move on about your day. Or decide, you know what, let me think about this for a little bit. Okay? Okay. Bye.